Okay, y'all just did some really good work around the room identifying detailed project ideas for the topics that you're personally interested in. It's now time to start getting really organized, because if we're not organized with this project, the less likely we are to meet deadlines, the less likely we are to be held accountable to our service learning activities in the community, and the less likely we will be prepared in May to present our projects. A few things to know before we start getting organized. One, you can only work on this project either independently, in groups of 2, or in groups of 3. You cannot work on this project in groups of more than 3, and that's not a Ranson rule. That is the IB Service Learning rule. You cannot work in groups of more than 3. Also remember that when getting organized and choosing the people who you would like to work with, sometimes people move and sometimes people transfer schools. If that is the case, we can work around that. However, when you're selecting the people who you're working with on this project, please know that once you select them and we solidify the list, you must work with those people through the end of the school year. You're presenting this project in May. So in order to make sure that we're ready for that, today we're going to fill out a Google form that you will tell your advisory teacher, your homeroom teacher, what your project idea is and who you are working with, as well as identifying one person in your group, if you are working in a group, who will be the project lead. This person will be who is in charge of communication with your advisory teacher, as well as making sure that the deadlines are met for your group. So now your teacher will pause the video, you'll fill out a Google form, and once the Google form is filled out and teachers have time to reflect and look through the information that they receive, projects will begin being approved by Next Advisory.